but the substance we are going to...
Immediate former Dfcu Bank Managing Director Juma Chisame led other senior Dfcu officials before the Parliamentary Committee on Commission's Statutory Authorities and State Enterprises to explain how the bank acquired Crane Bank from Bank of Uganda in January 2017. Dfcu acquired the assets and liabilities of Crane Bank, including its 46 branches at only 200 billion shillings. In January 2017, yet the bank's assets had been valued at 1.8 trillion shillings as of December 2015. The MPs faulted Dfcu for depending on an independent valuation report in determining the value of Crane Bank assets instead of the report of the chief government valuer.
I know what a typical valuation report is. The picture of the building, the location, the value of the land. It is a whole report for each property. So my understanding is, like the one I laid in the parliament. So my understanding, we needed 46 reports for the...
The lawyer here has just said, we did not say government valuer. The person leading them is saying, we said government valuer. Who do we believe, Mr. Chairman?
Valuation and property details are on a form issued under the repealed Public Lands Act, which shows the particulars of the property and from whom it is going and to whom it is going, and the consideration. And then the chief government valuer endorses the value he has assessed after he has finished his valuation at the bottom of the form.
However, Dfcu claimed that during the liquidation, valuation and purchase of the Crane Bank assets, they worked under the supervision of Bank of Uganda as the regulator.
Whereas yesterday we had these properties, all of them are attached with value. The one of today, you realize some of them have no value, and yet the totals is the same as of yesterday.
Part of the due diligence team comprised a review of the real estate portfolio. As part of that, there was an independent valuer, but he was not conducting an on-site review of all the properties. He took into account the values from the Crane Bank fixed asset register. He used his own judgment as a professional, and that was part of the valuation that was taken into account.
Last year, when Katimbo Mugwanya, who Bank of Uganda appointed the Crane Bank statutory manager between October 2016 and January 2017, appeared before the committee, he denied handing over Crane Bank to Dfcu. Katimbo told the committee that he was at his farm in Impigi when he was informed of some Crane Bank assets being ferried on trucks. However, Dfcu refuted Katimbo's claims and maintained that he took part in the entire process.
I can confirm for a fact, sir, that we had several meetings and the statutory manager stayed on for several weeks with certain facilities that he was using for some time.
I think,
so
Mr. Chairman, the question is clear. It relates to handover. And on the date you took over.
Yes.
How I wish the Dfcu team would, one, confirm that Katimbo Mugwanya Edward handed over.
Oh, as they have listened, actually Mr. Katimbo Mugwanya lied. I don't have a record.
You don't have a record?
I don't have a document.
I rest my case, colleagues. And when you say you don't have a record, it means Dfcu doesn't have a record.
Earlier in the day, the committee heard from the former directors of Cooperative Bank, incorporated in 1964. They claimed that by 1999, when Bank of Uganda dissolved Cooperative Bank, there were two banks holding the name Cooperative Bank. One of the cooperators incorporated in 1964 and another in 1997. The directors claimed that the bank closed was not theirs. The committee proceedings continue on Friday. Habad Ziwa, NTV at Parliament.
Discharged already.